Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Siteni. Thank you for stopping by. We are a brand new channel, so please forgive me for the crappy editing or anything else that you might find a little bit crappy. Let me know in the comment section if you have any feedback for me, good or bad. And yeah, thanks again for stopping by. If you like the content that you see on this channel, please feel free to like, share and subscribe and hit the notification button so that you get an alert from YouTube every time I post. I thought that I would do why I went back to being natural for my hair. So yeah, let me just show you the hair. This is my hair. It acts up a little bit, but this is more or less what it looks like in its natural state. I have never relaxed it. I have dyed it early on in my natural journey. I did dye it black, but that's like a long time ago. So yeah, this is more or less what it looks like. So yes, let's get right into this video. You know, the worst thing you can do is putting that little screen, you know, that shows you when you're videoing, because now I'm feeling myself. Anyway, let's get right into this video. I played too much. Yeah, I am going to tell you why I chose to be natural. I have been natural for, believe it or not, it's going to be 3 years in December. Before you say it, yes, I know my hair could be longer for 3 years, but you'll know why it's not as long as other people who've kept their hair for 3 years. I'll explain all of that in the video. So yes, let us begin. Well, so 3 years ago I decided to go natural for my hair, of course. So what happened was 3 years ago I you know when people go natural, they're always like, yeah, I decided to go natural because I didn't want to use relaxers anymore. I just wanted to, like, you know, go back to my roots and stuff like that. I really wish that was my story, but unfortunately not. I went natural because I was broke. That is why I went natural. Yep, because I was broke. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's so strange now that I come to think of it. But anyway, let me explain. So 3 years ago, my son was 2 at the time, and I was really struggling financially. I didn't have a job. I was in a very bad financial space at the time. I was in a good emotional space, but I was in a bad financial space at that time. And when you're trying to juggle up buying nappies and baby food and baby clothes and doing and self-care, you're trying to juggle all of that and trying to put it in order of importance when doing your budget. More often than not, it's when you're a mom, it's things that are good for you that go first, so you can put your baby first. I don't know if that makes sense. So I sat down and I said, what is more important for me to do my hair, or for my child to have clothes and food and stuff like that? So I chose my child. Someone can say, well, it's not like doing your hair is that costly. It is costly, like it adds up at the end of the day. When I take into consideration that the money I would have used to relax my hair and maintain it, or even have a protective style in it, to do a protective style, all of that cost adds up. So I sat down and I decided that, look, a few things have got to go, and one of those few things was my hair. It was dark. It was a dark time in my life. But anywho, so let me give you a little bit of a background story. So I used to live with this I used to rent a room in this in this apartment, and I was struggling so much that I was barely making enough money for my rent, barely making enough money to support my child. That's when you're counting all the freaking pennies. Like, it was tough. So I decided that, look, you know what, for things to go well, I need to cut a few things down. So I decided to, cut my hair. When I say cut, I had relaxed hair at the time. I know a lot of people think, oh yeah, a cut, a little short, cute doa, you're smiling, posing on Instagram, going, short hairs, hashtag short hairs, bomb, hashtag short hair. I didn't do that kind of short hair. It wasn't cute. That's what I must say. That's what I can say. So I literally decided that, look, I have to save all the pennies I can. If you save 10 rand there, 10 rand there, put it together, you've got 20 rand, right? So that's what I decided. I decided, you know what? Let me do what a mother's got to do when the ship is going down. So I went to this barber that I didn't know, and I said, could you shave it all off? And he said, shave it all off. And I said, I want to be bald, skin bald. That's what I need right now, because when it's bald, when it's so bald, it'll take time to grow, So I've got at least 3 to 6 months not worrying about my hair, because it's still growing. Like, I can go around and be like, yeah, I just decided to shave it all off, blah blah blah. That's one thing less to worry about. So I shaved it all off, and the guy was like, oh yeah, and he charged me, and I was so broke that even the slightest amount, because remember, this is a male barber, the amount he charged me was a lot. I felt like it was a lot. It was very little. But anyway, I shaved it all off, and as you can see from the way I look, I'm a very slim person, and I think I have a small head. People say I have a small head, and people with small heads, like avocado heads, short hair isn't very becoming for them. So I went from looking like a little girl to looking like a little boy. It was terrible. I actually didn't look at the mirror when he shaved it off. I just didn't look. And when he was done, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was so bold. But when I looked at myself in the mirror, I knew I had made the best decision for me. And in a way, that was the beginning of a certain phase in my life. I need to be comfy. A certain phase in my life. So I walked out of the salon all bald, and immediately as I walked out, you get glances from other women. They're like, she bald. She looks like an avocado, but she bald. I wasn't rocking it. You see, I wasn't rocking it. I just looked like a sad little boy. So anyway, I went home, and like I said, I was renting a room in this apartment, and I was staying with these very opinionated housemates. And I remember the girl was like, oh, why you so bald? Would you cut it all off? Why? And I was like, of course I couldn't say, well, I'm broke, I can't do my hair, that's why I decided to shave it all off. I was like, yeah, I just decided that relaxed hair is not for me, and I just decided to try something new and shave it all off so that it can grow healthier. But she could see right through me, and she was like, girl, you broke. I hated her for that. So anyway, I shaved it all off and stayed like that. And you will be surprised how opinionated people can become when you do something different. Family and friends were like, what's going on? Are things so bad? People asked me so many times, like, what the hell? That my eyes would fill with tears when I'd have to explain that, no, I just, when I had to, keep up the facade that, oh no, I just went bold because I wanted to, embrace my natural hair and stuff like that. When the first people start asking you why did you shave it off, you're like, look, I wanted to embrace my African woman. I wanted to embrace my natural hair. I wanted to be like the way I came out of my mother's womb. But then when you repeat that over and over again, it starts to crumble, and then you're later on feeling with tears and like, I wanted to embrace my it doesn't look cute anymore. But yeah, things went on as they were, and slowly my hair grew. I knew of nothing about keeping my hair natural. Over the years I had relaxed for so long, I wasn't for the natural hair movement. I still don't think I am that kind of person. For me, it was just hair. And my hair grew, and my financial position as well got better and better and better, because that's what happens when you are a woman and you bend your knee and pray to the Lord and cry to the Lord. He blesses you and things start looking up, and yeah, that's what happens when God starts smiling at you. I'm crazy. Anyway, things started to get better. I didn't find a job. I still struggled with finding a job, but I started my own business, and it went up and up, and it did very well, to a point when they would say successful businesswomen. I would be like, hello, hi, you talking to me? So anyway, yeah, things started to go well, and as my hair grew and as my bank account grew, I didn't feel the need to relax my hair. I was happy with my hair as is, but that was when it was still a cute, short doigt. But natural hair, it's like a child. When it's small, it's like a cute little baby, and then it grows into its teenage years, and it starts not listening to what you say to it. You tell it to do this, it does the exact opposite. It becomes rebellious. It's like, hey, look, I got my own mind, woman. I'll do whatever I want when I want. If I wanna try and leave you looking like you carrying straw on your head, I'ma do that. If I wanna try and be cute until somebody taps you on the shoulder and is like, girl, what do you do to your hair? It looks bomb. I will do that. But honey, I will do what I feel like doing, because I'm natural hair. Because that's what natural hair is like. 90% of the time, it never does what you feel like doing. So it came to a point where it grew, left that rebellious teenage stage, and we got to middle ground where I knew a lot more how to manage it, knew what products made it happy, and yeah, things got better. It got to a point where, of course, I have my wigs. I wear wigs on the days when I feel like wearing a wig, on the days when I haven't done my hair, or in the days when, like, you know what, I want to switch things up a little bit, I'm going to put on a wig. I have days like that. I'm not some kind of, ooh, it's natural kind of girl. no, nothing but natural. No, I'm not that kind of person. I wear wigs. I wear weaves sometimes. They make my scalp itch a little bit, so I don't wear them all the time. But I got to a point where I could actually go to board meetings. What is it? Boardroom meetings. What is it? Meetings with the boardroom, with the long table. What's it called? Boardroom meetings. Something boardroom. I could go to important meetings for work with my natural hair and a suit, and I would look bomb. I would have the confidence to sit there with my proposal or whatever it is, and I didn't need a weave to have my back or a wig to have my back. I was doing fantastic, and I was doing fantastic with my natural African crown. So yeah, that is more or less my natural hair journey. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks again for stopping by. If you like the content on this channel, please again feel free to like, share, and leave a comment. I really appreciate it, and goodbye. Take care. Thank you.